Hey guys, this is Pro96 doing a testing between the Micro and the X2. We're doing 91 West. As you can see, there's a speed chase, probably somewhere here in SoCal. Nothing new. As you can see also, the Micro only has one channel, so it shows that there is signal. And we will do a test on the actual time that it takes to blind scan to. So we're going to do all channels, blind scan, detailed, and we will time it. As soon as this video reaches the 1 minute mark, I'm going to hit OK so we can start timing it from that point. And in about 5 seconds or so. And here we go. Time. So we're doing it as we speak, and I will be timing it, and also we will see how many channels it blind scans approximately. It's about 3:45 in the afternoon here in LA, so let's see what we can find. I mean, right now it's pretty early, so chances are good that we'll find something. Couple of channels. That pursuit is happening right now, so there might be one or more channels covering that. So let's see how it goes. And we're approaching the 1 minute mark, and we still haven't found anything. As soon as we're done with the Micro, I'm going to power it off and turn on the X2 and see how many channels it can get. So far it's been 1 minute and 15 seconds and still haven't found a single channel. So let's go ahead and wait. This is being done unedited. There's no pausing, there's no cheating, there's no cutting corners here. Everything is being done raw. So this video might be between 5 and 10 minutes, depending how long it takes to scan both of them. We're approaching the 3 minute mark in about 10 seconds, and we still haven't found a single channel with the Micro. And let's see. 3 minutes right now. Excuse me, 2 minutes. Okay, it's finding some data probably with that failed transponder. So let's see what we can find. I like the receivers. And but of course every receiver is different, so we're doing this test so you guys can see that, to me at least, the X2 has a lot better blind scanning than the MicroHD. And by saying a lot better is due to the fact that it finds more channels quicker. You don't have to sit there waiting for the channels to come in. I mean, the X2 is pretty quick, and before you know, you're watching those channels. And we're at that 3 minute mark, and yet any channels have come in with the HD, Micro HD. I would have thought that maybe there will be some more action, happening right now in the KU band 91 West, but we'll see what each receiver can find. But so far, nothing, and we're approaching the 4 minute mark in about 10 seconds. Okay, so nothing happening. 4 minutes and counting. It's about 60% that is so far that it has been scanning, blind scanning. And still waiting for the first channel to come in. We know for a fact there's one channel there in storage, so we're not going to count that channel twice. And we're approaching the 5-minute mark, and still we haven't found a single channel. And I am using a 1.2 meter dish, so signal is sufficient. Clear day, not a cloud in the sky. Now one tree blocking the path, so we're not taking any shortcuts. We're just doing a simple blind scan test between two units. Two highly talked about units. I know the micro one is more popular because the sponsorship on satellite guys, but this shows you that even smaller dogs can do better than the big dogs. So we're not being biased here. We're just showing you a plain and simple blind scan test, and also the time it takes to blind scan. And by the way, we're approaching the 6-minute mark, and it's only found one channel. 6 minutes right now. Pretty much this whole video is going to be about the micro. By the way it looks. Saying that because the X2 average time for me to blind scan is about 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes tops. So 6.5 minutes and one channel so far. Well, pretty much there's two channels. The one that I had in memory before we started the test. So 2 channels. And pretty soon we're going to be approaching the 7-minute mark. And we're still waiting for channels to come in. It's about 80%. So we have about 20% left. There's no stopping it with a remote. When you see that orange color bar go all the way through, then you will know it ended. There's no cheating whatsoever. We're not being biased here. I'm just showing you how these things work. Okay, there's one channel. Excuse me, 2 channels, plus the one that we had in memory. If the same channel scans that was already in memory, it's not going to count twice. So we're just going to count it as a single channel. And we're approaching the 8-minute mark. There's that ABC NAC channel that we had previously, so we have a total of 4 channels found. And we're at the 8-minute mark. Okay, there's a channel there from Canada. Okay, there's another one. 6 channels. In about 8.5 minutes of scanning. And pretty soon it's going to stop. If it's moving quite a bit, it's because I'm holding my cell phone, so it's kind of tiring, you know, holding it upright for almost 9 minutes. And there it is. The bar completes. Search ends, and it found 6 channels. Okay, so it took about 8.5 minutes to do such thing. Now we're going to switch receivers and televisions. And just give me a second while this thing powers on. Again, we're doing a raw, 8.5 minutes, 6 channels for the micro. There is the boot screen. And there's that channel that we had on the micro to verify. There's a channel right there. And showing the News 1 live channel. Okay, we're not doing any cheating whatsoever. We're not doing any preferences. And we're about to time it. Time. So we're doing it exactly like the other one. So this is the X2 Premium, if you recognize the menus. Galaxy 17 KU, and we're doing a blind scan test. So we're going to see if it can top the 8.5 minutes and 6 channels that the micro found. %. And it's about to reach the first minute. Okay, there's a channel there, PR1, whatever that is. 1 minute right now. One and a half minutes, and it's at 31%. It's only found one channel, so let's see if I can do any better. So far this video is 12 minutes due to the fact that it took MicroHD almost 9 minutes to scan 6 channels. 8.5 to be exact. Okay, we're approaching the 2-minute mark in about 5 seconds. And it's found 4 channels, and it's the 2-minute mark right now. We already found the 6 channels that the micro found in 8 minutes. We found them in 2 minutes, and it's still scanning. So it took 2 minutes to find the same channels that the micro found, and it took almost 9 minutes to do. So far it's a tie. And it came to an end. So in 2.5 minutes, it found 6 channels, the exact same channels that the MicroHD found, but it only took 2.5 minutes to do so. Like I said, this blind scan on the X2 is amazing. Fast, accurate, and that is my test. Take care, guys.